Well, the cat's sort of out of the bag. I was wondering how long it would take before we started seeing some content pop up about it. But if you were a member of my channel, you probably knew this a little earlier than before. But the best card coming out of Reign of Jafar is a Steel Uncommon, and I just mulliganed into it there, Beyond the Horizon. This card takes Tier 1 decks in Green Steel and Amber Steel Song, well, Green Steel discard, and pushes them arguably to a Tier 0 status. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens with the metagame. Obviously, we have the Worlds formats happening, and I think that's about it before we get like any major shifts like set rotation and whatnot. But forget what I was saying about, not reprinting Whole New World. You don't need to reprint Whole New World. This card is better than a Whole New World. You're going to see the power of what this card can do. Again, I already posted a member video kind of outlining this and my Steel Song deck that I'm using here. This is a top-end heavy Steel Song, which is not what you traditionally see. But you're going to see the power of what this deck can do. So my friend and I, he's on the Green Steel variant and I'm on the Amber Steel variant. Both of us are using Beyond the Horizon. Arguably, the discard has, as usual, has the higher impact potential plays. First of all, because they have some counterplay in Ursula Deceiver. In my deck list, I am playing Bare Necessities, right? Obviously, Emerald Steel can't play Bare Necessities, but that's my equivalent to rip the Beyond the Horizon out of my opponent's hand if I face into this matchup. What's funny is I draw into one off of the top deck there, so if my opponent has another Ursula Deceiver, I might be in a little bit of trouble here. But I do miss my one drop. I draw into a Cinderella later on, and I'm thinking, I guess I ink the Cinderella and keep the Ursula. I'll admit, I'm not the best Steel Song player, but I might have to practice this deck a lot because this deck is just crazy. And as somebody who's inexperienced, you're going to see it here. So I end up inking the Ursula and keeping the Cinderella. Obviously, I'm going to play Ariel here. I mean, the line here is pretty straightforward. And this is how powerful this card is. You only need it to resolve once. I'm like, you know what? In case you do have the second Ursula Deceiver, I'm just going to take the second one. It's going to go to the bottom of the deck, so I'm not going to see it again, but I only need it to resolve once. So I'm going to keep it in my hand. When I'm on the play, I have the Singers on board by turn 3. The reason why Emerald Steel can utilize this card so well is because Prince John and Muses both have ward, and once you get that set up on turns 3 and 4, right, you need turn 5 in order to sing it. Amber Steel Song can out-tempo you by putting down the Singers. So in this case, it could, it's crazy that you can get this off on turn 3 because you can go Cinderella 1, Troubadour, or Ursula 2. That's 7, that's sync together 7, right? And then you deploy this song on turn 3, make your opponent discard their whole hand. They go for Morph. They know what's coming. They know. I mean, they saw me take the song. They don't know I have a second one, but I'm like, this is how powerful this curve is. It's literally close to unbeatable. I'm going to ink a Troubadour. And I could, I'm going to play out the Ariel. So this is, again, just I'm setting up. And then I'm going to sing the Beyond the Horizon. So me and my friend were discussing how the triggers work, and we're pretty sure that you have to declare that you're both going to do it at the same time. I can't discard, draw my hand and be like, okay, now I want you to discard your hand. I'm pretty sure we both have to decide together, we're both going to be discarding our hands and drawing our cards. It would be insanely broken, even more than it already is if it wasn't. So yeah, we're just discussing that here, and I'm like, I want you to discard. I want you to go -5 and draw 3, and I'm gonna also draw 3. And they lose a hand of uninkable, so this actually helps them. And there you can see they're on the Beyond the Horizon too. But this is where discard can lose to itself. Amber Steel Song can also lose to itself, but it's much less likely now to lose to itself than it was before because of Beyond the Horizon. In my opinion, Amber Steel Song seems to be the stronger deck because it has the potential to more consistently get the Beyond the Horizon play out early. The reason why Emerald Steel discard is so powerful is because if you Beyond the Horizon your opponent when you have a Prince John up, you can say both of us are going to discard. We're both going to draw 3. Oh, and you discarded 3 cards? I'm going to draw 3 off of Prince John. So I'm going to actually draw 6, and you're going to draw 3. I have a Prince John up, and I have discard in my deck. I just sang this song, so I still have all my ink available. So I'll maybe hard cast or sing Sun Chill or play a Lucifer and make you discard 2 more, and you're down to 1 card now. Sure, I'll just cook you. But I mean, it is a turn 5 play, and it does require some setup. I would say it's a lot more consistent with Steel Song, obviously, because you have Ariel to dig for it. You have the singers that you can utilize in the deck. So for me, Amber Steel Song is like an insanely powerful song. So here I rip into a song, I cast it with no target, simply to do 3 damage. You could, guys, have I not been telling you that this Shift Aerial is going to be putting in work eventually? This card is insane. So there I just cast it, take out the Diablo. Sure, I don't need a Storm Rage or I'm not even playing Strength in this deck, by the way. Like, wild, right? Taking a look at my opponent's discard pile here, I'm like, okay, yeah, it doesn't really matter. What I'm trying to hedge against is a discard 2, right? Because I don't have an action to discard off of a Lucifer, but I see 2 Lucifers in their discard. This is how powerful Beyond the Horizon is. That Emerald Steel will double down on aggressive discard, because once you're on the 3 cards, they'll be like, I want to play a Lucifer to follow up with, right? Because they're singing this on 5, which means they have 5 ink available, right? It's turn 5 for them. Muses, John, Exert, sing the Beyond the Horizon. I draw 3, maybe draw 6 off of the Prince John with whatever you discard. Hopefully I draw into a Lucifer, hard cast the Lucifer for 5, make you discard 2. You're on 1 card. I'm on an open board. I have 5 cards left in my hand. You're on 1 card, by the way. Like, that's just an odd, that's a line of play that you just can't win from, right? If you're the Emerald Steel, if you're going up against Emerald Steel, the only counterplay is you have to deal with that card or the setup before they get it off. So yeah, it's really tough. They play a Pete here, and that's normally really good, especially the Shift Pete right against Steel Song. So you can see discard also has some good counterplay into Steel Song, but you're so powerful now, like you don't even care if they exert their John, right? You have counterplay with this new Namari. You guys see like kind of how the meta is shifting back and forth. This new Namari right now, I have to put the dice on it to indicate. This is what I was talking about in the deck profile. I was like, you need to go Beast Tragic Hero or the Namari, but here you can say the Namari offers you more utility because it's a, it counters the Pete in the Emerald Steel matchup. And this is going to be a meta matchup, absolutely, because of how powerful Beyond the Horizon is and how powerful these decks were to start. This is how much of a threat this Namari is. My opponent is going to Storm Rage, and I think they end up inking the Pete. Oh, wait, did they? Okay, no, sorry. They pay 3 in order to hard cast the Storm Rage to deal another 3 damage. So 2 and 3 is 5 to take out the Namari. Because what's the point of deploying the Pete here if my Namari is just going to run over it, right? The Namari is already a 6, so it's going to get over the resist 1 of the Pete. So here you can see them. They're like, yeah, I guess I just got to keep inking, right? They're only on 3 ink. That's like Beyond the Horizon is insane. So this Steel Song variant is running things like You Have Forgotten Me, because just like what they can do with Lucifer, I can do it with You Have Forgotten Me, being an Amber player. This deck is cracked. Like, it is crazy. So yeah, they ink the Pete, they quest, they know it's over. Like the game was over when I cast the Beyond the Horizon, right? Like the game was just, it was done. Yeah, it's you could, I mean, don't take my word for it, just look here. I make a misplay here, by the way, I'll point it out. So I use the aerial, I crash, and then I pay 4 for the Rapunzel to draw 3, and then I should ink and then cast Bare Necessity, so I can pay 2 to take out an Ursula. But I mean, it doesn't even matter that I misplay, because like it doesn't matter. Like they have 1 card in their hand, so I just get to see. It's probably not going to be a song, but like I talked to them. Oh, I misplayed. I should have inked first, so I can proc the aerial to take out an Ursula. But whatever, it doesn't even matter. I guess I will just do nothing. I still ink the Cinderella because like I don't even need 2 Petes. Like this is overkill. But sure. Amber Steel Song, man, it looks like it's going to be a tier 0 format for the remainder of Reign of Jafar before we get set rotation. Like I don't know. Beyond the Horizon is man, like Amber Steel, like I'm converted. I'm an Amber Steel player now because I need those singers to sing that Beyond the Horizon early. I mean, you ban Hiram, and I know it's way early to call for bans right now, and I'm not trying to advocate for that, but like, I don't know, play against Beyond the Horizon. We'll see how it goes over the next couple of weeks and what people's feedback is. That's all I'm saying. Let's just wait and see what happens. Hopefully, the format before the first rotation isn't going to be miserable. Ink that You Have Forgotten Me, just past turn or quest. Yeah, I keep forgetting to quest. But yeah, quest with the aerial for 2. Like what? Like there's nothing he can do. Like you thought discard was strong in discard decks. You guys see why discard is a problem? Do you guys understand? Like, do you understand why I hate discard so much? If you watch my videos, this is not interactive gameplay. This is not back and forth. This is I blow you out when I go first, and as the Emerald Steel player, you might blow me out when you go first, right? Because you'll rip my Beyond the Horizon, you'll prevent me from getting this sing off early, you'll set up your Prince John Muses, and then you'll just cook me when you sing Beyond the Horizon. I mean, again, it's less consistent with Emerald Steel, because again, you have to have the Beyond the Horizon, you have to make sure it's protected. An Amber Steel song has like Bare Necessities, they have their own Beyond the Horizon, so if they Ursula Deceiver you, and you have Bare Necessities and Beyond the Horizon, they're like, do I take the Bare Necessities so you don't take my Beyond the Horizon, or do I take your Beyond the Horizon because you're going to sing it early and force me to discard my Beyond the Horizon? Anyways, regardless, here you can see the opponent is cooked, it doesn't matter, the game was over like 10 turns ago. That's going to wrap it up for this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Am I overblowing this? Probably, but like I said, just wait and test it out, guys. I've played a lot of broken formats in Yu-Gi-Oh, and trust me, it's not too hard to spot a card that is like way over, like away and above to break a format. And as you can see there, like whoever got that Beyond the Horizon setup going first, this isn't a hard combo to pull off. So like it's not like, you know, the infinite Bayu combo with the Sheriff and all that. Like it's like, you know, those are OTK combos with the right setups, but they require a ton of setup. This is not like that. This is, I play 12 1 and 2 drop singers. So between turns 1 and 3, I developed 2 of those 12 singers, and then I can scry for Beyond the Horizon on 3 with my, or on 4 with my Aerial, and then I can sing it in the same turn if I wanted to. All those control decks that are like tempo control decks, it doesn't matter. Anyways, you don't want to watch a black screen. Let's wrap it up there. We'll do some follow-up. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Quantum is out.